Did you wonder how many characters Budokai Tenkaichi 4 is gonna have, or how many stages it's gonna have, or what it's gonna be modeled after? Is it only gonna be Budokai Tenkaichi 4, or is it kinda gonna be like a mixture of other more recent fighting games that have been very, very popular? Well, today we have most of those answers. We finally got some news on Budokai Tenkaichi 4, and it's strange because it has been like a drought of information for Budokai Tenkaichi 4. We really haven't gotten much after the trailer, but now we got some verified and unverified sources coming out with new information on the game. Today I'll be talking about this information, and I'm gonna be giving you guys my top 5 abilities and attacks that I want to see in Budokai Tenkaichi 4. Like, I'm telling you, like, these are a must. This game needs to have these. If it doesn't, it's a flop. It's an L. I'm sorry. I don't make the rules. But if it does have them, it's going to be one of the greatest games of all time. The GOAT of the year, basically. I do want to ask you guys, what ability or technique, what special attack do you want to see in Budokai Tenkaichi 4? Let me know in the comment section below. Maybe you'll see your ability by the end of the video. So first and foremost, I want to get right to it. I don't like to jibber jabber too much. I want to make sure that we get to this information as fast as possible. And the first bit of information is the verified source. And the verified source is, funny enough, Krillin. I know I just made a video was it yesterday? Oh, it was yesterday. Yesterday I made a video on Krillin and Android 18, and I didn't paint Krillin in the best light. If you haven't seen the video, well, I don't blame you because y'all let the video flop, okay? Y'all let that thing fucking die. So, yeah, I wouldn't blame you if you didn't see the video. But we do have some information from Sonny Strait. He actually posted a TikTok recently talking about a game.
I just got through recording a video game. A lot of screaming. Can't tell you the video game, obviously, but I played 3 very distinct characters, and my voice is shot. But I loved every second of it.
So these are the characters that Sonny Strait actually voices in Dragon Ball. One of them, obviously, is Krillin. Everybody knows that. It is Krillin. The next one is a bit surprising. It is Bardock. So it's probably Bardock, I'm assuming, from, you know, the DBZ special, not the new Bardock, but I don't really 100% know on that one. And then we have General Blue, and we have Giru. Now, as much as I would love to see Giru in the game, it is the essence of what Sonny Strait is saying that makes me believe that he's not going to be in the game, and that is that his voice is shot. He's been yelling at work all day, and Giru doesn't yell. He kind of screeches a little bit, but he doesn't yell. So the rest of these characters, and one of them is from Dragon Ball, they're all seemingly going to be in this game that he is talking about. I mean, what else is he talking about? There's nothing else that he's talking about. It is Dragon Ball Budokai Tenkaichi 4, if that's the name they're going to be using for it. Remember, we don't have an official name for the game yet. We're all just thinking that's exactly what it's going to be because of the trailer, but it could be something different. So if they're working on the English port for the game, that means one of two things. Number one, the game may be here by Christmas. Or, the more probable, the game will be here by next year-ish, probably the beginning of the year, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. The next source of unverified information is coming from Geekdom. Now, Geekdom made a video talking about all his information that he got from his secret source. So he says that this is going to be the biggest roster that we've ever seen because they're adding a lot of Dragon Ball characters, which, I mean, like, I mean, that's really not like news because of the fact that, of course, they're going to be adding as many characters as possible into the game. Probably going to skip some for DLC purposes, but he's mainly focusing on the Tournament of Power characters, and he even specifically said, like, the Trio of Dangers, which is one of the coolest Dragon Ball characters, at least trio characters that we've ever seen. Like, they, in my opinion, are some of my favorites, and they're the coolest ones that are not like Jiren and the Pride Troopers in the Tournament of Power, in my opinion. So this massive roster is going to have so many different characters. He didn't say whether his source told him they were going to have characters from the manga, but that would be such a huge disservice if they did not, and the game would get an L from me. It would tank. It would so tank. I'm just kidding, but it would be like not really that good, in my opinion, if it didn't have at least some of the manga characters. But more than likely, if they do have them, I smell I can smell DLC coming for the manga only experience. Like, you can get like another version of Zamazu that's more manga accurate, kind of, you know. But here is the more interesting information that I didn't even think about, and this is something coming from Geekdom's source, and that is that they're gonna have character introductions similar to like DC, like the DC game. You guys have probably seen these videos where like these characters are saying like really out of pocket, very disrespectful shit to each other. Like, it's just out of this world.
Could you make me a snow cone?
Did Snot tell you to ask me that?
I could totally see Dragon Ball characters doing this. I don't even care if they know each other. I feel there was a game, it could have been Budokai Tenkaichi 3 now that I'm thinking about it, where they did shit talk to each other. I want to see that actually happen and have each character know, like, or at least have different lines for every other single character before the game or the match even starts. That would add such a huge level to your fight, because shit talking is part of the fight. That's why MMA fighters do it so often. That is the information that we got today, but I am going to leave you with the 5 attacks that I think that this game absolutely needs. First is Beast Gohan's signature attack. I really do think this should be like one of the most expensive moves key wise, and it should probably be like a one-shot kill, and maybe you can dodge it, maybe you can't. I think it should be really strong. Then you have Goku Susanoo, which I think should be doing the exact same thing. It is Susanoo. It's going to be tremendous. It's going to be huge. I think that this thing, you should be able to dodge it, and it should have a limit on it, like a time limit. But I mean, fuck this right here. This is complete trash. That's why I really did not like the Granola arc. I mean, Goku got such trash treatment here with his true Ultra Instinct that didn't have anything new to add at all. This, to me, is the real Ultra Instinct. This is where I feel like Goku is right now. Not this. Moro 73 absorption, I think it'd be cool if also 73 did this, but if he took some health, some ki, and then also like the signature move for like a limited time. That'd be pretty cool. Ultra Instinct, but not just for Goku. I think that other characters like the gods, or even like, you know, Beerus or the angels, they should have access to Ultra Instinct. Like, the gods should have limited access. The angels should have the same amount of access to Ultra Instinct as Goku does when he's in Ultra Instinct. And I think that Ultra Instinct like needs to be like, it needs to be Ultra Instinct. It needs to be like autonomous dodging. And in my opinion, the autonomous dodging thing, I think, should have sort of a time limit on it. Like, you can activate it and almost be like Mario when he eats that one mushroom. Like, it should just be like that. And then time skip, which in my opinion is probably the inspiration for Ultra Instinct, or at least the way it looks, because it kind of does very similar stuff. But Ultra Instinct and time skip, I think time skip would be the one that could probably fight against Ultra Instinct. Can you imagine like hit, like somebody who knows how to use hit versus Ultra Instinct Goku, and Ultra Instinct Goku's an Ultra Instinct, and he's using the time skip against them? That would be so choice. Oh my god, like, I am getting just so moist for this game right now, just even thinking about it this long. Like, I think it's almost 10 minutes and I've thought about it this long. It's almost too long to think about this game with how awesome it is. But that's all I got for you guys. If you made it to this part of the video, you are a fucking goat, and I fucking love you. Bye.
Prepare yourself, Dan Satan.